So what's up YouTube? My name is CoolStoryBrobat and this is Let's Play Brave Fencer Musashi episode number 2. And you might notice that compared to the last video, the little numbers in the corner of the screen are significantly different. Like I have way more money here and my health bars and BP bars are probably a little bit different. Well, at the end of the last episode where I saved it, I didn't actually stop. There wasn't actually a save point. So I had to do the whole thing over again. I actually recorded episode 2 before, but when I played back through it, the game audio was too loud and my voice was too low, so you couldn't hear me. So like, I just deleted that part. But there was still a save point that I reached in the game. I'm probably gonna overwrite it. And yeah, I don't mind doing this whole episode over again. I mean, it's not really all that difficult. It's just you gotta go through some stuff in the beginning. So this is Spiral Tower.
Someone turn on the lights! Where is this place? When the guardian flame is blanketed with darkness, a light will lead you above. Whatever.
So anyway, in the last episode, you know, Musashi just got summoned by the princess to save their world from the imposing Thirst Quencher Empire, of course. And, yeah, you can't climb this chain. Also, holy crap, man. You're gonna see a lot of these hanging people here. It's kind of creepy. Like, I don't know how the heck it happened. But yeah, anyway, we had to awaken, not awaken, but we had to make Spiral Tower appear, and we're inside of it, and we're gonna climb up here in order to acquire Lumina, the Sword of Luminescence. Oh yeah, see these bats here that are swarming me? Apparently, like, you could farm infinite money in the game, like during the beginning section, by fighting those bats, like what I'm doing here, because they just keep coming forever until you get to the top. But I mean, you know, me being CoolStoryBrobat and whatnot, and these being purple bats, even though these bats aren't your bros, I still feel kind of bad actually killing them and whatnot. But ow, wrong button. Still wrong button. I'm about to die. Crap. I forget what the heck I was trying to say. Oh yeah, in the beginning section of the game, I actually managed to get a ton of money because like this is one of those games where the enemies just respawn. Like if you walk off screen for a bit, like and you go back over there, they're there again, and they'll always drop money or health or whatever. And this game is one of those games where like the enemies drop pickups
Blanketed with darkness.
based on what you
Does it
need.
mean to put out that flame? Hey, I know! If that bell drops onto the flame, it'll go out!
Brilliant idea, Sir Musashi. Brilliant idea. Yeah, see what I was saying is like this is one of those games that like drops pickups based on what it knows you need. Like I had very low health, so it just dropped a ton of health. How convenient. And yes, these little can lids here, this is money. These cans. Now notice his convenient placement at the very top. It has significance. I'm just gonna shoot him. He was actually... If I didn't shoot at that thing, there's actually gonna be a cutscene saying, how do I make the bell fall? And it was gonna be kind of obvious that you had to assimilate gunshot off of that guy. And yeah. But now that we've done it, we can go to the top of Spiral Tower. And let's see what awaits us up here. And yes, that creepy looking statue head from before is right up here waiting for you. There he is.
Whoa! It's so high up here! Whoops! Don't have time to be scared. Finally! Lumina, you're mine!
What I like though about this game is that even though there's like songs that you will seldom hear, like this song, this is like the only part in the game you hear this song. Even and like in that other section before, I said that's the only place you hear that song. But there's like variants of the song that you'll hear. Like this one is actually a variant of the opening stage's theme. It sounds more dramatic, I guess, more orchestrated.
Huh?
So yeah, that's Lumina, the Sword of Luminescence buried over there. And in order to stop that statue's barrier, you gotta stand on the switch. But you can't stand on the switch and get the sword. See what I'm saying? So what do you do? like how Lumina's huge when a barrier is there, but it shrinks. Like, okay. Alright. Missed. Ow, I missed. Oh my god, stop rushing me. Okay, look, man, y'all gotta chill. Y'all need to get yourselves in order. I'm gonna shoot everybody. Just wasting my BP over here. Alright. And this guy's ability is called Stun. Musashi assimilated Stun. Press the circle button to paralyze the enemy. Consumes 4 BP. Let's do this. Basically, you gotta have one of these guys run at you, and then hey, stand over here, you. Stand over here and let me hit you. Oh my goodness. I'm not this bad, I swear. Are you, bruh? There you go, thank you. Give me the sword. Now notice how the statue is ominously staring at you. This part that's coming up was actually the first mission you could play in the demo of this game, back on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, let's see how this goes. That statue is pissed, by the way. He did not like what you did. You just zapped everybody. Screw it. Screw it, he's mine. You guys had one job, and you actually helped him do his job. Only thing I dislike is in the demo, this part actually had music, and it was actually pretty funny music too, so like it went with the moment and everything, because he's like clumsily running down this building being chased by this crazy looking statue back through the opening area where he just came from. And yeah, I guess it was like super early morning when I departed, because now the sun is coming up, of course. And we just gonna run back to the castle now that we got Lumina. It's time to deliver this thing. And pray we don't get crushed. Oh my god, I'm about to get God. It's too early to get God. You can actually die in this section, and if you do die, it's just gonna start you back over from the top of that tower. So yeah, don't let him hit you. We good. We good. Just gonna run up in this castle and bust my way through the walls, son. Even though the door's open.
Princess?
This was also part of the demo too. Who am I?
I'm Root Trick, and you're
Musashi!
Musashi? You're the summon hero? You're
How does he
pulling
know?
my leg. Now, y'all give me Lumina, won't you? If you do, y'all get this little lady in exchange.
Yeah, right. You wish, pal. Let go of the princess.
I really wish that like they made a remake of this game, but in HD. Like just keep everything the same, the story, the plot,
Them
and
there flames
shoot, even
can't
get
be
some
put
similar
out
voice
easily.
actors. But just make everything in
I'm
HD.
sweating buckets here.
That would be dope.
What should I do?
Like, what are you saying? Use Lumina.
Oh yeah.
Duh. Lumina rotation. Hold the R1 button until the speed gauge, that thing on the left over there, is full. Then press the triangle button to do a spinning attack. If successful, you will assail many nearby enemies. Now do a test run. Now in this section, the flames actually can't hurt you right here because you know it's a test. Now when you hit triangle, that's Lumina now. But anyway, they did make a sequel to this game for PS2. It wasn't very popular, but yeah, I'm conveniently holding this just to explain. But like, the main voice actor who played Musashi in a sequel, like it's sort of like a whole different story, but you know, it's still a dude named Musashi, completely different. His voice actor was so bad. Like, he is such a derpy voice actor. Like, I think I could have voice acted him better. Not saying something. Who wouldn't have wanted me to voice act though, right?
I got you now, Root Trick.
All right, Lumina! Musashi, just hurry up and bash this hunk of lard. Ugh.
Aw, shucks! Shut up, you dumb gal, or else y'all gonna get a licking.
A licking.
See y'all later, Musashi. Oh, Have yourself a nice day.
A nice day?
What the? Hey, wait!
Now, in the first episode, I mentioned that this game is full of anachronisms.
What's that?
Things that are
Holy
outside of the
smokes!
context of their time period. Here's what I meant. This is the first one you see.
Wow, that's huge!
A robot. This is a medieval game, supposedly. There's a freaking robot here. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Come on! You're history, pal!
But yeah, I like how this game just throws you straight into the action, though, against the first boss and everything. And he felt that. You gotta bust his loincloth. And then he has a little bencho-type crystal here. That's his weak point. He took that combo, though. Ow. Oh, I'm using gunshot. Oops. Oh, this fight isn't over yet. His health went down, but it's not over yet. Let me show you something. That strength, though. I mean, a giant steam-powered robot, though. Who would have thought? The Thirst Quencher Empire does not play around with their technology. Ow. He's just throwing pillars at me. It's one leg. Yeah, you gotta bust his legs and then hit him in the nuts. At least where his robot nuts would be at if he was a person. I wasn't using gunshot, I was using stun. Whoops. I forgot I assimilated that. Oh, look how convenient. I wasn't even expecting that attack. And he is taking no chance. This guy has no chance. I'm just busting him through walls like we're up in the village now. We are inside the Citadel. Yeah, when I recorded episode 2 the first time, I kept forgetting my buttons layout. I'm not doing as bad as I was the first time. It was a much more interesting fight because I was being so garbage, but ow. But you try forgetting your buttons. Like now he has no legs to hit. He has no legs to hit, so stand up, go up. You want to stand by the top of the screen so that when he jumps, you have space down here to run up to him. Okay. I gotta remember you gotta jump to dodge that. He's just busting up houses like for no reason. He just does not care. This thing just gives no craps. There could be people living in there, you jerk. I gotta stop using stun. It does like no damage. Ow! Just busted another house up. It gets realer though. It gets much realer. Oh, whoops. That almost was... You only lose like 10 damage when he lands on you. Like, Musashi is a G. Like, he just takes every type of hit you could imagine. It's just 10 damage. It's just 10 damage. He's getting smacked by a wrecking ball and a presumably like 4-ton robot. Oh, come on, man. Oh my... Bruh. I suck. I suck so much for that. Even now, I'm kind of forgetting my buttons. And I got landed on. Oh, no. You don't know what it's like to use a laptop keyboard instead of an actual controller, man. It throws you off. That was almost GG. There we go. Let's finish this dude off. I like how he got some health back.
Hey, you forgot something!
Also, like how I said, I almost died and how bad I was doing the first time, and then I almost died this time. But you, sir, you got slayed.
That's what you get when you try to mess with me! Oh, I almost forgot. I wonder where that idiot root trip took the princess.
Musashi's had a long day. He just got sucked out of his own world, sent here. It's like extra early in the morning, man. He just fought a giant robot, powered by steam, got smacked with a wrecking ball. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the save file for when I did episode 2 the first time, because you actually do get a save point after this following cutscene. But we're gonna go through this cutscene. It's a little bit of a sequence, but we're gonna go through it. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it.
Huh? Where is this place?
Sir Musashi, thou hast awakeneth.
Hey, geezer. Wait, have we met?
I'm Livers, the butler.
The butler.
Who cares about that? Why am I here?
We foundeth thou sleeping, after thou defeated Thirst Quencher's abominable Roboteth. So we
Roboteth.
broughteth thou to hither roometh.
How's this guy the only one who talks like that?
Oh yeah, and that big imbecile with the cape. He kidnapped the princess. That loser, I let him get away. Hey, geezer.
I mean, he did
do I have to
teleport.
save the princess to go back to my world?
Somehow.
Thou art beeth corrected. However, they willeth not sitteth around quietly. They willeth come hither for Lumina.
Lumina!
Something special about Lumina?
Indeedeth. Legendary Brave Fencer Musashi used
Not
Lumina,
this guy, but the one
sword
before
of
you.
luminescence, to sealeth away the wizard of darkness.
Darkness.
And when it absorbs all the 5 scrolls, earth, water, fire, wind, and sky, thou doth will inheriteth extraordinary powers.
I love this guy's voice actor.
The sword of luminescence. Lumina and the 5 scrolls. No wonder they want them. So where can I get my hands on the 5 scrolls?
Yeah, we're gonna get my hands on him.
If only our
Can I
fortune
buy
teller
him?
Sia Beverly were here, she would know.
She ran off with some handsome dude, huh?
No, she was kidnapped.
Ran off with
What?
some handsome dude.
So the princess is not the only one?
Well, actually, there were 40 people at All You Can Eat Palace. Now there are only 5 left. They've all been sealed within Bincho fields and scattered in all directions.
Bincho fields? What are they? Are they the Thirst Quencher Empire's doing?
Yes, I saw it myself. Everyone was sealed into large green diamonds and then just poof, vanished.
I can't believe it! So I guess one of them was the fortune teller, right? So that means I have to save not only the princess, but everyone else too.
Gotta save the whole
Sir
kingdom.
Musashi, I knew that thou would help with us. Thou mayest break Bincho fields easily with Lumina. Oh, and these will help thou.
Lumina is a pretty big freaking sword. Like, it's actually impressive that Lumina can be swung with just one hand by Musashi, considering, like, the fact it's so much bigger. Yeah, the sensor watch is that thing in the bottom left corner, like the little
When if that
frame
watch
around it.
flashes red, a
He
Bincho
explains it.
field doth nearby.
The people whom you save will help you on your journey. Good luck, Sir Musashi. Grillen Village is located at the foot of this castle.
Grillen
Please
Village.
use it as your base.
Before thou goeth, thou should do some research in the castle's library.
Nah, studying sucks.
Nah, studying sucks.
If thou will be a sloth, the princess wilt not be saved, and thou will never return home.
But I hate studying.
But I hate studying.
If thou will be a sloth, the princess wilt not be saved, and thou will never return home.
Let me say it again for extra emphasis. But I hate studying.
but I hate studying.
Yeah, sometimes this is one of
If
the.
thou will be a sloth,
They sort of
the
do what
princess will not be saved.
they sort of do what
and thou
Pokemon does
will
here and like
never
force you
return
to,
home.
and it gives you a multiple choice, but it forces you to have to pick the one they want you to pick no matter what. But I hate studying. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, I'll go hit the books.
Good luck, Sir Musashi.
I forgot to mention it, but this room is yours, so use it as you wish.
Thank you, Butler
Please take
Livers.
care on your journey, sir.
Will do. Oh yeah, and in case you might have noticed but weren't completely aware, everybody in the all-you-can-eat kingdom is named after food. Like everything.
Oh, Sir Musashi.
Meanwhile,
been
everybody in the
waiting
Thirst
for
Quencher
you.
Empire is named after drinks.
Who are
Yes.
you?
I'm Scribe Shanky. Well,
Shanky.
you see, my job for now is to read these books for you. Come closer.
Come closer. Yeah, he reads books for you and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff here, so let's just go to the main important stuff. Let's see, it says, a hero who used Lumina, the Sword of Luminescence, to seal away the Wizard of Darkness. That was Brave Fencer Musashi. And even though this dude's name is also Musashi, he's not the same one. The last Brave Fencer Musashi was like from 150 years before this whole thing happened. So I guess he's sort of like, and he has no actual relation to him. He just ends up sort of doing the same thing the guy did. Some even would go so far as to say he's the reincarnation of him. I don't know. The game has a funny way of making stuff happen. Lumina, a sword that was used by Musashi to seal away the Wizard of Darkness. By uniting with the 5 scrolls, it exhibits extraordinary powers. I'm not going to try to read it in Scribe Shanky's voice because that's just not my type of voice to read things in. The powers of the Wizard of Darkness were separated and divided into 5 forces. Earth, fire, water, wind, and sky were sealed onto these scrolls. They may be liberated and absorbed by Lumina. See, as you progress through the game, you do get their powers, and you can use Lumina with the elements in different ways. And the reason why sky is an element is because, like, it's based on a Japanese legend. Like, this whole game is based on I forget how it goes, but it was the Book of 5 Scrolls or something written by some samurai. And that legend, those were the 5 elements. In the sequel to this game, instead of sky, it's called void, but it's still a similar concept. Yeah. The 5 crests. A hidden path may be unlocked when a crest unites with its corresponding scroll. Okay. The armor worn by Brave Fencer Musashi. It's said there are 5 pieces, but you'll learn about the legendary armor later. Much later. Benchotite. It's a Benchotite! A supreme form of energy which is mined mainly in the vicinity of all you can eat. When underground, it exists in a liquid state. However, when it is exposed to air, it crystallizes. Bravo Bencholon. A solid fuel made by refining benchotite. It is used extensively from industrial to household uses. So I guess this benchotite stuff, I guess it can be used as sort of an excuse as to why there's so much like out of date stuff, like futuristic, I guess, quote unquote futuristic stuff in this time period. Like a giant robot who was powered by a bencho crystal, which was his weak spot. Used for fueling household heaters and stoves, indispensable for everyday life. Benchotite, the raw material of bencholon, is toxic. There have been reported cases of plants and animals mutating after being exposed by it. Now, this goes once again to how I said in the first episode that, like, those soldiers that were fighting me were pigs. Yeah. They were mutant pigs that were made into some type of soldiers.
Oh, was that enough?
Yes, Mr. Shanky, very much so.
Yep, very.
Well then, you should go down to the village. Well, let's see. It's a shame that the gondola is broken. Oh, I know! Use both of your big swords!
Lumina and Fusion?
Oh, yes. You can go along the gondola's ropeway and glide down to the village.
No, I don't recommend
This
this.
palace must be pretty high up on the mountain. I'll take your advice. Thanks.
I don't recommend using a pair of swords to slide down a large rope. I mean, for a number of obvious safety reasons. It's just not something I recommend. But anyway, so yeah, this is the sub menu. This comes up when you hit start, and it shows like the element of your sword currently. This is where you would change your element at. Right now, you just have normal. Crap. This is, you have items, your inventory. This would be it. Armor, legendary armor. That, you know, like I was talking about before. Techniques. You actually can learn a few techniques by saving villagers, and this is just the stuff. That thing down there is the rescue list. This is the list of people who you saved. These are only 5 people who are left. And right now, and this thing is your gauge. Like as you fight enemies, you get more EXP for your body stat. If you just walk, you get more to your mind stat, and like eventually your HP goes back up a little bit as you travel. Fusion, you gain this by using fusion, and you gain EXP in this by using Lumina. So basically, like you level up by playing the game. And right now, I'm starting off as a little turd. I'm basic. And also, what I like about this pause menu is it actually shows the objective at hand here. So just so you know what's up. So anyway, let's go to the what did I just hit? What did I just hit? Visit.
Sir Musashi, why did thou cometh hither?
Had nothing better to do.
Taketh care on your journey.
Hey, let me get out of here. I need to get to the next part where I save at. This is gonna take this is a little bit, but let's just jump into it. Because there's going to be a lot more village exploring we can do in the near future. Hey, just riding down the court with my 2 swords. No problem whatsoever. Not cutting the rope or anything. That didn't hurt at all, I swear. Look, see? I'm fine.
This is Grillin' Village? Let's see what I can find out. But first, I'm kinda hungry. Better eat before I starve. Come to think of it, I haven't had anything since... I better get some grub first.
That would be recommended. You can't go. Mayor has to say yes. A twirly birdie on his roof. Twirly whirly birdie. Yeah, so the gondola's busted. Let me just go down here. I actually don't even know how I forget how you get back up. You just do somehow. Oh yeah, I think you go to the inn. I think that's where you save at. Or at least that's where you sleep at. Let me just walk in here. Door's open. And yes, this game does have like... Oh, this is the shop.
Welcome! Are you new to this area?
Yeah, I'm Musashi. I'm staying at the palace.
Oh, how lucky! So, may I help you?
After 5 days, bread and milk will spoil. Take care not to waste food. That's a funny thing. If you actually do let milk spoil, it'll be bad for a while. But if you hang on to it, it actually turns into cheese, which heals you significantly. I'll come back because I don't really want to get nothing right now. Yeah, I know he was just talking about wanting food, but this is actually not where you want to go, I think. You actually want to go to the restaurant, I think. Yeah, this game sort of has its own actual time system, and including days, like it counts how many days you've spent. It doesn't really matter much. It's just sort of a, I don't know, it adds realism to it, because this is sort of like an RPG. Where do I go to save at? Where do I go to save it? Ow. It's kind of shady to think you could actually die in the village if you just keep jumping in the water. Let me get to a save point. A save point. Where are you at, though? This is the grocery store, I think?
Welcome!
Yes.
Haven't seen you before. I'm Musashi. I'll be hanging around this town for a while.
Why's the audio getting cut off?
Is that so? Have you met my son, Tim? And what do you need?
What you got, lady? This stuff also restores your HP, and this is, like, much better. Much better for you. I farmed, like, a whole ton of money in the beginning of the game, so that'll help me later. But not yet. Tell me something. Lately, my son's been coming home late. I wonder what he's doing. So yeah, I guess you could chill, talk to the villagers and stuff. Is this the motel? No, that's the toy shop. The toys are like little collectibles you get in the game. They're sort of like replicas of yourself and the enemies you face. This isn't the motel or hotel, whatever. No, it's not. God dang it.
Welcome! May I help you?
Let me get out. Let me get out. Ain't there a button to rotate the camera or no? Closed. I think you can rotate the camera, but I cannot remember for the life of me which. Oh. Just found out. Just found out. That'll be explained later. This is where I wanted to go. Because I think you can save here.
Welcome. Oh, staying here by yourself?
Yeah, I'm Musashi. I'm on a journey.
A journey?
How admirable for such a small child. You must be about the same age as my daughter Mint. Anyways, make yourself at home.
Yeah, I'll make myself real at home. I just want to save. Okay, so now we finally found a save point. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite. And stay tuned for the next episode of Brave Fencer Musashi. Peace.